Hi guys, and welcome back. I know I just got Mr. Weston, but we are going to have to say goodbye to him. And in reality, he was never mine to begin with. He was a secret Crystal and I pulled off. I know Crystal and I have both talked about Angela, and Angela and I have been talking as well, and she had mentioned that she would love to get a real care baby. That she thought they looked just absolutely fun to own, and she just was hoping to at some point own one. Well, she will now, because Crystal and I purchased Mr. Weston for her. And as in his introduction video, Mr. Weston was introduced as Mr. Weston that Angela helped name. So I contacted Angela and asked her, I'm like, if you could pick a baby, because she initially had told me that she would really like an Asian baby. And I have been looking for an Asian baby, real care 2 or 2+, for the longest time for her, and they were either more than Crystal and I could afford because we're splitting the cost of him, or they looked to be in really poor shape. And I really did not want to send Angela a doll that she had to work on. So when Mr. Weston came up for auction, Crystal and I had talked about it, and he was at a very good price, one that we were both comfortable with, and he went a little bit higher than what we had initially planned, but still a very, very, very good price. But yeah, he was a very good price. So I was trying to get a hold of Crystal at the end of the auction to be like, hey, it's going a little bit higher, but then I figured, you know, when we both split the cost, it really wasn't that much more. So I went ahead and put a final bid on him, and we won him. And so Crystal and I were so excited to spread the love and send Mr. Weston to Angela. So this is his goodbye video. I am actually going to pack him up to get ready to go to Angela. You guys will not be seeing this video until after he's with Angela. You will not be seeing the video until he is with Angela, and because there's actually one other thing I need to get for him. Sorry guys, I thought I had everything for him. We bought her an X stick for him as well, but that has not come, but I am going to get him boxed up. Kind of just, I don't want him in the way. There we go. And so put a thing of bubble wrap down, and I am going to cover his little face, and then when the X stick comes, I'm going to test it to make sure it works, because I had purchased the correct X stick. It was the same exact X stick that I owned from eBay, and the seller was selling it as new. Oh, I got some of these Up and Up diapers, and I just noticed they've got a new little, I don't know if you can see it, little gray whales on them. They still have their bubbles. But anyways, first of all, as you can see, he's got his passy that I have made for him that has a little green elephant. But can't remember where I was going with this now. So the seller listed the X stick as brand new. When I got it, this X stick was not brand new. I mean, it still had its information from Digi, but it was not brand new. The package was cut open. So I contacted the seller. I am like, okay, first of all, you said this is brand new and this isn't brand new. And they're like, well, it's like brand new because we used it at work only a few times. And I'm thinking, that's not brand new. That's still technically used. But okay, whatever. So I go to plug it in and nothing. Contact the seller again. I'm like, okay, I've plugged it in. I cannot get it to work with my software. You said it was brand new. It was not new. You say it worked for you. It's not working for me. The response was, contact Digi because we don't take refunds. Contact Digi. Digi and I go back and forth for about a week on trying to figure out how to get this. I'm going to put his diaper, second diaper on him. How to figure out what's going on with this. It took about 3 days for us to finally get his, I'm going to make sure I have the right diaper. Yep. Finally get the X stick to register in even Digi software. And at that, their response was to get it to work with the Real Care software is to take my existing X stick, the way it's programmed, and reprogram this X stick identical. Okay, so I try to do that. I get it to pull up in RealityWorks' website, but now it won't communicate to any of the dolls. It's saying there's like the transmitters are out of range, or the receivers are out of range. And I had the doll literally sitting next to me at the computer. I'm like, so I know that this baby is not out of range. So I was a little irritated about that. Like I said, I kept going back and forth with Digi, and I finally I finally got it to just register in the software, but it wouldn't work or communicate. So I went back and forth with Digi. Digi couldn't figure it out. And they're like, well, you need to try this. So I tried like numerous different things that Digi suggested, none of which worked. Contact the seller again. I'm like, okay, it's been over a week. I've worked with Digi. They don't even know why it's not working. And yes, I know this is a girly blanket, but Angela has girly babies too. I just like to wrap my babies up in a blanket when I sell them. That way, you know, they're covered and protected a little bit. But, and I went back and forth with the seller. Seller still will not budge, so we don't take returns. That's all I kept getting from the seller. And so finally I'm like, okay, if you're going to play that, I am going to contact eBay. Contacted eBay, finally got a refund, and the seller was peeled. Like, I literally called eBay and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. I've communicated with the seller. I've tried contacting Digi. Digi can't figure out what's wrong with this thing. Seller refuses to take a return. And in this case, it's not even a return because it's a defective item. And I was afraid that because I had to send it back to them, that they were going to reject it and send it back to me. And the person from eBay was really nice. He's like, if they try to send it back to you, it'll show that it was attempted to be delivered and returned in the tracking. And if it's attempted to be delivered, that's all we need to see. So I sent it to them, and it hasn't been returned. I got my money back. So while I did get my money back, I'm really leery of even, like, people will contact me. Oh, I see a couple X sticks on eBay. They're not listed for Real Cares, but which one will work for them? I'm really hesitant to even say which one will help them because of the experience I've had. And I know myself, I've purchased the wrong ones, so I had to basically sell them for what I paid for them. And it gets annoying, but I did what I had to do. So for Mr. Weston, which Angela did name him Weston Grant. For Angela, Crystal, and I found some online, And for Christmas, they had a sale of free express shipping, and then you got 1% off. So, and I don't even remember the website that I found this on, because I looked today, and in my PayPal, the amount doesn't, the name on the amount, I couldn't really find much from it, and it just had a tracking number, and that's honestly all I care. So the track should be here soon, according to the tracking. And I am going to then make sure that the X stick works for Angela, and then I will be putting it in the box with him. I'll be wrapping that in bubble wrap. But as you've seen, I already put his bottle in over here by his head, and I've got his charger down here by his feet. Hoping to kind of, the charger's a little on the heavy side, so I'm hoping to kind of outweigh that in the box. And I'm going to put his ID, I'm going to kind of tuck it in his pajamas. So I don't want that getting lost. And I also am sending one of the latch bottles that I have modified for him. And here is his Real Care outfit that came with him. So she'll have that. And then along with the duck outfit, or pajamas, I'm sending this outfit. This one is a Walmart brand, the holiday time, size newborn, and it says, "Who needs Santa when I have grandma?" And that was new with tags, but my cat chewed the tag off. And I'm pairing it with these cute, Just When You, says 3 months, but these are like that, they're not stretchy fabric, they're not very well stretched, so I think they will work fine with that newborn onesie. Those over there. And then also, I know it's a little wrinkly because I washed it, but this is a Baby Gap 0 to 3 month outfit. It is super cute. It's supposed to look like little, I think it's supposed to be like dress pants, but they look more like sweatpants on the bottom. But the top looks like it's supposed to be this little polo, or a polo, not a polo, like a white dress shirt with the collar over like a sweater, like a little preppy type outfit. I thought that was super cute to go with them. It seems like something Angela would like. Kind of tuck this in around him to make, these boxes are pretty well for their size, so the babies don't move around too much. And he is in his box, and oh, I actually forgot the most important part. How am I going to do this? So, take and hide this, that, and hide that like that. Okay, you're not going to see a whole lot. But I made a birth certificate for him. So, it says Weston Grant on it. You probably can't see that. And then it has his birthday. And Angela in the software, if you do want to end up changing his name, you sure can. But I'm not going to show it because it has Angela's full name and it has Crystal's and my full name. It has his birthday, parents' name Angela, weight 9 pounds 2 ounces, length 22 inches, delivered by Crystal and Nicole. So this is actually a early birthday present for Angela. Angela's birthday isn't until July though, but that's okay. So her baby is all boxed up and he's ready to go home to her. Now we just need to wait for his X stick. And you will probably be seeing this video after you see her box opening video, or maybe the same day. Because I am recording this video obviously in advance. Actually, I'm going to put some more of these. Okay, pull the birth certificate out so you guys don't see the name. But this is obviously a surprise for Angela, so I'm not going to upload the video before. I'm going to make some more padding in here. He doesn't feel like he's going to wiggle around much. And the box will be taped up really well. But this was a surprise for Angela for her birthday. Her birthday is until July, but Crystal and I couldn't wait. We were bad. So we want Angela to have her new baby quickly. Because the other thing is Angela had to sell off a bunch of her babies, I believe. I know there's a few of them she had to sell, so she's a little sad about that, but hopefully this will make up for it. So happy birthday, Angela. I need to get a birthday card to put in there for her too. So I hope you enjoyed this boxing up of Mr. Weston, and I will see everyone later. Bye.